Welcome back, everybody. Today, throwing down with a little bit of Neverwinter. Started a new character here, so we're just kind of running through the first mission, if you will. So we're down into the catacombs. So anyway, I've had a few people ask me here and there on Twitter and such about what computer I run. I think I've touched on it a little bit before, but I'm kind of I wouldn't say an AMD fanboy, but just kind of gravitated towards having AMD. So what I've got is an Asus motherboard. It's a M95 something or other R2 AM3 Plus motherboard. Pretty nice little motherboard. It's nothing special, but gets the job done for now. And I'm using an FX what is that, an 8320? I think 8320E processor. Just picked up a RX 470 video card, so very budget friendly stuff. You know, this is the tech stuff, and computer gaming is not by any stretch of the imagination my job. So, you know, it serves the purpose. I'm not looking for 500 million frames per second frame rates, just something that gets the job done. However, I am very interested in the Ryzen stuff. The new 1800X and 1700X looks pretty promising. I know for a lot of you out there that are like purely into gaming and stuff, it's not really so much a gaming processor, but the productivity side looks really nice. You know, I do edit videos here and there, not just for YouTube, but for my day job. I do some video editing for trade shows and things. So, you know, it's kind of a good-looking budget productivity editing content creation looking setup. So, I do have an Intel processor in my little storage server that I've built. I've got a i5 something in that, so I guess that could potentially actually game better than my AMD system I've got, but you know, I like the way my AMD looks. I've got it in a NZXT S340 Elite case with the what is it, tempered glass panel, and got a little bit of LED lighting and stuff like that in it. I do run a Samsung SSD. It's only 120 gig, but that's all I put on that is my operating system and some games and things like that. Most of my Steam library though goes on to another hard drive. But anyway, back to the game here. I don't know, you know, if you've never played Neverwinter before. It's a free-to-play Dungeons and Dragons game. Actually, it's made by Wizards of the Coast, and I gotta admit, I do like this game. I've got it on PS4 as well, and just started recently playing it on PC. I think this is only the second time. Yeah, the second time I played it. Had a little bit of technical difficulty with it earlier today, but got that figured out, and now we're going, and it's playing nice and smooth. Before, I don't know exactly what was going on, but it was doing some really weird, I think it was more my computer than anything, but it was doing some really, really weird things. But anyway, got that figured out, and now it seems to be playing great. But yeah, so, you know, I grew up playing Dungeons and Dragons, the original actual real game with dice and all that, and, you know, always kind of liked the fantasy genre. And when I found this and found out about this game, I downloaded it real quick and been playing it a little bit. I really dig it. You know, it's not the what I guess the turn-based game like the Final Fantasies and all that. I never really got into the I'll click on the spell I'm going to use and then wait till my turn to use it deal. It never really did it for me. So, but this one's pretty fun. I played it a bit on the PS4 for a while with a buddy of mine out of Texas, and it gets pretty in depth, pretty engrossing, especially as you get your characters bigger. This is the first time I've ever played a hack and slash tank type character. Usually I play like a rogue or a ranger or something that I can do some ranged attacks with. But this time I decided to go with a half orc great weapons master, and he's pretty damn strong. So I got the idea to do this over what I normally do by watching Critical Role. I don't know if many of my viewers ever watch that, but if you don't, definitely go over to the Geek and Sundry website or YouTube channel and watch Critical Role. It's actually very well done and a lot of fun to watch, to be honest. But one of the characters on there is named Grog. He's a barbarian. I forget exactly, but he's a big guy, big hack and slash guy, and the guy who plays the character of him is damn hilarious. Travis Willingham. He is absolutely one of my favorite characters on there. His character has an intelligence of like 6, and boy, does he play it up really well. But for those that don't know, Critical Role is actually it's a game of D&D where the people that play it are all voice actors. Some of them have, well, all of them have been in quite a few video games, from I think Call of Duty. One of the girls on there, Ashley Johnson, was actually the voice of, is it Ellie, I think, in The Last of Us. Very, very talented voice actors, all of them. So when they play the game, they actually get into character, which is it's a lot of fun to watch and listen to. But yeah, if you're not watching it or if you've never heard of it, I highly recommend watching it. There's a few other good shows on the Geek and Sundry channel, and a bit of disclaimer here: I have nothing to do with Geek and Sundry whatsoever. I don't know anybody there. I've never met anybody there. I've never talked to anybody from there. I just enjoy that channel quite a bit. So go check it out. It's run by Felicia Day, who is fairly well known from the Guild and I think Supernatural and several other shows. She's a really good actress, very funny, and she's in a few of the shows that are on there as well. So highly recommend the Geek and Sundry website, or the Geek and Sundry YouTube channel. So I'm trying something a little different today. Usually I talk while I play the game, but I'm not exactly the smoothest of talkers when I do that, especially. So what I've done is I actually played the game earlier, and about an hour ago, and now I'm just doing this as a bit of like voiceover while I watch the game, while I watch myself playing. And unfortunately for you guys, for those of you that like to watch me play very horribly and get killed a lot, this game I'm actually decent at. I mean, there's not a whole lot of strategy and skill in it. You just kind of run in and bash things. Right now, it's low level. This is actually the very first mission, other than at the very, very beginning, you do have to do a few things just to get into the city. But this is the first of the real, I guess, level up type missions and stuff. So there was a couple of times I almost died on here, but lucky for me, I had some healing potions. Now, normally when I was playing this on the PS4, I had a friend of mine, the childhood friend that I grew up with in Texas, that I'd play with. For you those that don't know, I actually live in Canada now, but I grew up in Texas. So, but yeah, usually I play with him, and it's two of us that do it, and we pretty well destroy this game. So, but now I'm just playing by myself on here just to have some content to give to you guys. So I guess I can address my long absence. Haven't put out any videos in just about a month, other than a few time-lapse videos. I've actually been traveling for the last month for my day job. So I actually am I'm in sales, so I do a lot of travel and trade shows and industry shows, things like that. So that's what I was off doing for the last month, instead of getting to play video games and hang with you guys, I guess. But hopefully I'm setting myself up with a new laptop and stuff, so I should be able to do some videos from the road coming up soon. I will be on the road again very, very soon, in the next 2 or 3 weeks, probably, maybe a month. Had a few things come up here in my personal life where I'm going to be moving soon, and then in probably about 6 months, I plan on moving back down to the States and moving back down to Texas. So by that time, hopefully things will be calmed down a little bit, but right now, business is keeping me very busy, and unfortunately haven't had time to play too many games. It's actually one of the reasons I chose Neverwinter tonight, was I'm somewhat familiar with the game and knew I could throw down some quick gameplay content for you guys. I do plan on looking for some other indie games. I do enjoy trying out the new indie games and stuff and sucking horribly. So if you guys know of any of my fans out there, or I say fans, I got like 5 subscribers maybe. Anybody watching these videos, if you know of any good indie games, shoot them my way. I'd love to try them out, make a video of them. I don't really review games as such, but I'll tell you if they suck or not, or if I think they suck or not, from a perspective of a person that sucks at playing. But, and the only game so far that I've played that I've done a video on that was really horrible was that Jesus Christ RPG. Like, holy smokes, was that bad. It's like whoever developed it took everything that was cool about the Pokemon games and absolutely got rid of all of it, but kept the idea. I mean, it was so horrible. Everything about it was just bad. But I've still got it on my Steam library, and I may pull it out again as a comic relief video or something here before long, because it was so bad it was kind of funny. But yeah, take that. So, but yeah, if you haven't played Neverwinter, by all means, go get it. Great game. It's a lot of fun. It's easy to play, easy to learn, but gets very in-depth later on. One of the mistakes I made playing on the PlayStation 4 was, man, I had so many quests at one time. It was just hard to get rid of or keep up with them all and actually get them done. It was like crazy. So, but it's an easy game to learn. It is a what is it, whatever the hell. It's got a lot of players on it, so you'll notice here in a second when I come out of the dungeon that there's people running all around Protector's Enclave here, or Enclave. All of those are other players. Well, not all, but most of them are other players, so relatively easy to pick up other players for quests and stuff. Later on you can get a guild and actually keep communal monies and things like that. So that's, I guess, for those of you that play World of Warcraft and all that, it's similar to that kind of an idea. I never really got into the World of Warcraft thing, so but yeah, this is a fun game. I'll maybe bring some more videos up on this, and maybe next time I'll actually sit down and write something so that I don't all the time in your guys' ear, and try to have some little more content with some, make it a little funnier. But yeah, so now you guys know a little bit more about me anyway, and if you've got any questions, feel free to ask. If you've got any games that you like, that you would like to see me try to play and probably fail miserably at, by all means send them to me. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching my video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment, and follow me over on Twitter. I'll try to keep you informed of what's going on and what's coming up.